Right, so this week we'll go around and take you around and show you what we've done. Some rooms we've done a lot more than others, other rooms we haven't touched yet, but we'll give you an update. So, living room. As you can see,
all the floors.
Still done on the side.
But all the floors are gone, all 14 billion layers of flooring.
Yes, we now have a room that we can do stuff with. The electrics are all exposed, so I can have a good look at those. So the problem we have in this room, so now we know we don't have a heat problem, which is one big bonus. We do have a damp problem there. So as you we've got here is a damp problem, and the floor it is cold and it is wet. It's not wet necessarily to touch, but you can see that it's damp. So it goes tracks along there into that radius. So we've had a builder out, and it looks like when the pipes have been put in, there's been no DPC put on, because really you should be able to see it sticking out from the concrete. So it looks like one of the jobs we're going to have to do in the next week or so is crack this concrete cap off, see what's going on underneath, and put a damp proofing on it. Which then leads to the other problem of this wall. So the plan was to take this wall down.
Yeah, it's just in the way.
However,
it's because there's damp in it down here. So
this is this damp patch here. And if you come closer, you can see salt coming through the wall. I think it's salt. I think that's what they said it was.
Yeah, I don't think you can see that.
We're basically going to have to take the plaster off, put a sand and cement mixed plaster on, and allow it to dry out to let the damp settle and to get rid of the damp.
The builder says one of the other issues has been that this plaster, and you can see, well over here for instance, plaster doesn't go all the way to the floor. There should be a gap between your slab and the plaster, whereas this, they've plastered right down to the floor.
Plaster, specifically where it's wet, you can see the plaster is actually touching the floor.
So that's the damp's going up into the plaster, which is great.
So that's this room. So bits and bobs are happening, a lot of money's potentially going to be spent. So kitchen, done absolutely nothing.
Now we have, again, all the flooring has been taken up.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously then the flooring coming up. And again, realising that we also don't have a heat problem in this room.
No.
And the fact that it appears the wonky ceiling is just because it's been a new ceiling that's been put up. So the only thing that we have spoke about in here is the boiler, which you have previously seen in this toilet.
So the boiler is in here.
So I have had discussions with British Gas.
Did an online video consultation. Because
that's the way things are going right now. And actually, I'll be honest, worked really well. The British Gas's Zoom call, or well, it was a WhatsApp call. The guy was really friendly, it was really good. We walked around, we showed where the boiler was, where we want to put the boiler, we showed the flue, where we want to put the flue, and I've got a quote. So we think it's going to be better, instead of leaving the boiler there, to move it to here, to pay the money, but to remove the ceiling, to put all the gas pipes in the ceiling to make it easier.
Yeah. So then we get rid of this
so we can
channel through here.
Get this floor levelled and screeded to make it flat rather than lumpy and bumpy, which will help a lot when it comes to floor in this room. But yeah, not a lot, not a huge amount. We've took 1 million roll plugs out of the wall. Yeah.
That's it. I have been using this as my temporary office. And we've had a lot of cups of tea. The kettle has been getting a lot of use.
Now that we have water, which we will explain upstairs, we had to have water turned off for 2 days.
You made a boo-boo.
Just a little, but that's the fun in it. We bodged a radiator.
So out in the garden, I'll just show you through the window, through these lovely windows. It's had a good mow and the shed has disappeared. It got smashed. That's it, in a heap at the back. Other than that, nothing out there either.
So let's go upstairs.
In these 2 bedrooms, it's hard to get him in because he's so tall.
We did nothing.
We've done nothing.
Well, what we have done, sorry, is empty the huge amount of loft metal.
Yeah, they emptied the loft into this room.
And you couldn't see in this room, it was full with metal.
It kind of looks heavenly in there, but it's not. It's still gross. Still gross.
This room has survived quite clean, but again, has not been touched whatsoever. Yep.
So we're hoping to get away without doing much in this room. So we haven't done anything. Just trying to keep it as clean as possible.
We'll see. Prepared for the shock amount of work that we've done this week, because this has been a bit of a labour of love. I've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it.
I've taken out all my frustrations.
But it's also had the accident took place. So let's come into what was the bathroom. And we now have no bathroom.
It's gone.
So
'tis all gone.
We've removed this wall, all this walls. The bath was gone. The toilet's gone. The sink and the pedestal's gone.
Down around here.
The radiator has gone, which was where we had
try not to fall in the hole.
Our accident. Yeah. So as we turned everything off and we thought that we drained the system, unfortunately when we cut this pipe, we hadn't drained the system enough, and
no, there was still pressure in the heating system.
Needless to say, when we left the house that night, there was water coming through the living room ceiling. Luckily, that ceiling's coming down, so it's not an issue. But we've had no water for 2 days while we've cut all the pipes and put the speed fits on to allow us to put water pressure back, not into the boiler, but into the system, so we can have a toilet downstairs and have water downstairs in the sink for the kettle and for the steamer and other things that we wanted to do. But this room is kind of almost ready to go. So again, with the party wall downstairs. So what we wanted to do was remove this wall and this hearthstone and have a shower here.
So the wall behind Gav will be the finished wall of the bathroom. No, the one behind it, that one. You just drew the wrong wall. Yeah, so when we took this out, the shower was supposed to go right in that corner. That was the plan.
The plan,
oh,
which is here. You won't see very well, but we will put a photo on our blog, so if you go to the website, which will be put in the link below.
Yeah, so this, as you can see, the shower, that way. The shower's right in the corner, and then a sink here, and a little storage unit in the corner. But it looks like we might have to keep this chimney breast here. And the idea is we'll just build it out a little bit further, and we'll just move the shower in a bit if we have to.
So it's not ideal, but because this wall isn't so big, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to push this stud wall back to here to open all this space up. This stud wall will come out, but what we may have to do is when we put the shower in, build a little stud wall just to come out to level the shower up, so it's level with the shower cubicle. So yeah, this is kind of ready to go now. We've had a plumber in. He's basically drawn on there where we need to do things. We need to move the waste of the bathroom, the bath waste. Ideally needs to be down here. The toilet waste just needs moving along to wherever we want to put the toilet, which I think is under this window.
Yeah.
The hot and cold that we've got for the sink, we will basically just chop and put new pipes in to go up, and then we will get to see the one thing that I'm really desperate to put in this room that I've always wanted, that my parents are like, what do you want to do that for?
I don't understand why they don't understand.
I don't understand. Why would you not? So
the bath basically the bath's going to come out through here, so it'll come to about here.
So just think.
So get a nice long one because he's long.
Long day at work. You've been busy smashing walls down. You think, oh, I like the bath. Lie down in the bath with your telly on. So we were going to have a TV here. Yes, people, a TV, a waterproof TV, smart TV that we can watch TV in the bath, so that, you know what, the football's on, I can lie in the bath and watch the football. If whatever Jill watches is on, she can lie in the bath and watch whatever Jill watches.
You've been with me for a year, how do you not know what I watch?
Sewing stuff and knitting stuff.
Yeah, that's what I watch all the time.
They're baking things, isn't it?
Yes, I am that girl.
So yes, the plan is to put TV by a company I believe called Waterview, who make waterproof TVs.
We'll put a link to the one that we're looking at.
We'll put a link to it on the website, and if we will.
I mean, we're going for the small 19-inch. They go up to a 42-inch. I don't think we need a
42-inch.
I don't think 42 inches will fit in there, pet.
We can make it fit. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to put TV. We'll show you the plans. We'll put them all on the website. So go to the link. It'll be in the description below, and it'll tell you a plan of the bathroom. It's all been designed 3D on B&Q's website, so you can have a good look. I'm going to go.
You're going to go through the wall. How do you expect me to do that with the camera? Yeah, that's not happening. I'm going through the door.
So this is the first bedroom that we're doing, which is the kids' bedroom. So again, the stud wall will be moved here. We're going to plasterboard this out again.
Ideally, we want this is going to be annoying because I want the bunk beds to go up against this wall. So this is going to be annoying.
So we need to figure this room out a little bit if this wall has to stay. But the wallpapers have been stripped off, the radiator has come off now that it's been drained properly, so we didn't have any accidents. That one came off without a problem. Thankfully, whoever the previous owner was has drawn on here where the piping is.
Oh yeah, this is handy, look. All the hot water pipes are marked.
So it's just a case of buying the radiator, putting it under the window, and moving the pipework to go up through. We've had a look at some radiators today when we took a trip to B&Q, but we haven't bought one yet. We're going to get this room, once these plasterboards are on, we'll get it skimmed, and to be fair, other than when the window gets changed, it's only a case of moving some electrics around and it's pretty much ready to decorate in here. There's not a huge amount to do. The problem we've got is, again, thanks to the global pandemic, and I still can't speak, it's where we're going to buy carpets from. We don't seem to be able to buy a carpet from anywhere, which is going to put a kind of stop on anything we're going to do again. If we can decorate the room, I mean, we can put skirting boards on. That's not a problem. Once it's been skimmed, we can put the skirting boards on, get the door frame sorted, get the electrics done. We can buy all that. But until carpet stores open, we're stuck very much because there's not a huge. This is going to be kind of an empty space to then put furniture and the kids' stuff in, and shelves in, and shelving units in, a little games area for them. But again, without a carpet, we're a bit stuck. So yeah. But this room is coming along.
Yeah, there's not much to do. So once we've built this wall out and stuck some plasterboard up, this room's pretty much done. Hey, also, look at my lovely bunting. I'm not getting all festive.
Look at our street though. Look, we've just moved into this street. It's been the friendliest street in the world in the first 7 days.
They're getting going all out for
VE Day has been amazing. We've got Union Jack flags. We've got. I mean, you can turn around and see there's
it's all down the street.
All down the street. It looks amazing.
It looks fantastic.
We've been welcomed to the street. The neighbours are lovely. I'll be honest, it's been a bit of a pleasure knowing that it's kind of justified the reason for buying a house, to be honest.
Yeah, made a good choice.
Considering we've moved to an area that neither of us really knew. So,
yeah.
But as you can see, they are skip of work.
We've made a lot of progress. There's all of this out, and all of this little bag out. I don't know why we thought this would be big enough for our stuff.
The good thing, the hippo bags are really good. The hippo bags are really good. But we've got to say big thanks to Bell's Waste Disposals. So
they're just down the road. They're really, really friendly as well.
They've been really good with the skip. They came and took a load of rubbish away that was left over from the previous occupant. They've been spot on, and they've been a big help in getting rid of everything. So
yeah. So yeah, that's how we are so far. And yeah, we got a lot done in a week, but the thing is, like we say, we're now coming up against some obstacles.
Hit some walls,
literally. Well, hitting the walls was fun, but the red tape walls, not so much fun.
Council walls, not fun.
Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll keep you up to date with how we're getting on.